This is the installation of a Loup Electronics Weighlog Vue at Nevada Ready Mix in Las Vegas, Nevada on a Cat 988G loader. Start by showing you where I got the pressure readings from. We installed pressure sensors into the test port fittings for the left lift cylinder, and Loup Electronics provided us with fittings that adapted into the test port. It was real easy. Used 11/16 wrench, removed the test port fitting, put in the loop fitting, put in the loop 90, put in the pressure sensor. There's a quick disconnect and a wire provided by Loup as well. Both sensors, the wires were joined together in one loom, run straight across through the body underneath the valve. Through the articulation, you can see my CAN cable. That's loomed as well with loom that Loup Electronics provided. And the wire goes up underneath the cab through the body behind all of this here, and up to the far side, the operator's right side, through the floor, drilled a 3/8 inch hole in the fiberglass floor, and I'll show you upstairs how we did that. Walking around to the other side of the loader, because the inclometers must be installed on this side of the loader, that's your operator's right hand side when he's sitting in the seat. We mounted the CAN box using 2 1/4-inch bolts, just drilled and tapped a couple small holes, and they're 1-inch long bolts with just a lock washer and a regular washer. The cables we talked about coming through the articulation, that's the CAN cable, and then the pressure sensor cables. They join each other, come out this opening on the side, and simply go straight into the CAN box. On the inside lid of the CAN box are real simple instructions to put each wire for each device. Pressure sensor 1, brown and blue wire, they go here and here. Pressure sensor 2, brown and blue wire, they go here and here, etc. It's real simple. The inclometer for the chassis that senses the angle position of the loader is just mounted just above the CAN sensor. It comes with industrial VHB tape. That's all you need to mount it, and that's very simple. Just cleaned it up with some brake cleaner and stuck it on there using a level. We're on a concrete pad, so we knew we're relatively level. And then you can see a wire that is following a hose, and that wire runs over here to the inclometer for our boom, for our lift arm. And you simply raise the bucket up so that the pin for the bucket is equidistant off the ground as the pin for the cylinder. Once you do that, you can level this sensor as well, and at that position both sensors will be level. Up into the cab, you will see the monitor for the Weighlog Vue, and you see 2 wires coming up from the bottom here. One wire is the wire we talked about, the CAN wire. The other wire is the 24-volt DC keyed power, and that runs under this mat. And on the back of that cigarette lighter is keyed power, and I just tied into the wires back there. And then using more industrial VHB tape that I have, I stuck this junction box to the sidewall here on the ROPS, so it's easy to access. And you can see that the electrical schematics are self-explanatory and located on the front of the box. There's a fuse here to protect the device, and a wire simply comes from this junction box into the back of the Weighlog Vue. I brought this 90-degree angle bracket and simply drew a couple of holes to make it mount easily to pull this monitor a little away from the ROPS. You can use any type of bracket. I prefer these because I had it handy. This is one of the easier installs because the pressure sensor, they get mounted in a location that's about chest height, so you don't have to climb under the loader.